Reginald Reg Lacon was born on the 29th of May in 1928 and lived in Newstead in the Scottish Borders. He came from a seafaring family. As a young Borders man, he became an accomplished scrum half, playing for the then newly founded Melrose Sevens rugby team. After his first career as a deep-sea mariner with the Orient Line, Reg chose a new career with the Northern Lighthouse Board, where he began by serving aboard the MV Pharos lighthouse tender as third engineer. This career was to stretch some 33 years through many promotions and up to the very senior position of superintendent. Reg Lacon also became a cameraman, documenting the work and conditions of NLB, ship's crews, technical staff and lighthouse keepers. Reg's films allow us valuable insight into the NLB service from the mid to later years of the 20th century. These are Reginald Lacon's recollections and camera work from his career with the Northern Lighthouse Board.
If I had a favourite ship,
I think the Pharos. Well, of course, I was a different position on the Pharos, right up from the start of the third engineer, right up to chief engineer on that one. That was the commissioner's #1 ship, of course. So you had to be on your best behaviour and be prepared for anything happening.
The Northern Lighthouse tender Pharos, lying at Scrabster awaiting the arrival of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. She will be met by the Commissioner's Commodore, Sheriff Principal Jimson, and Captain Davison, a veteran of World War II. Her Majesty will have lunch aboard, sign the guest book, and enjoy a short sail to see her holiday home, Castle May, from seaward.
fact, we were very friendly. We used to go ashore together, of course. In fact, after I was retired, I was still going with one of the captains to the rugby matches, and would go to the Barramute and in the bar after the game, and him and I did that for years. In fact, not only that, I used to go down to the Gals Shields and Burns supper every year, and I'd take him along with me.
The motor vessel Pharos leaves her shore station at Granton to service a wreck buoy, one of 150 navigational buoys marking hazards to ships plying the Scottish coasts.
I started off as third engineer, an engineer on the ship, and we kept watches, you see. We'd be on, well, you were 4 on, 8 off. So that was like 8 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week. 52 weeks to the year, so. But you had leave every so often. You got so many weeks off.
I ended up as a superintendent.
Well, you're responsible for, well, apart from the ships, for the lighthouses as well, and all the lightkeepers and their families, and quite a lot involved actually. Well, of course I filmed this. Oh yes, I was the chief engineer there. So while they were doing that, I would come up and film this, because I always thought, well, it was interesting to film, not knowing exactly how it's going to finish up, actually.